This is the next part, and in all my TheStaircase replays I do a scouting push, and we'll see how you can punish mistakes. This was a mistake by him flying the warp prism there, and I immediately right-clicked on it with a few marines. I hope we can see it now. And here, perhaps it just fell, but I think I right-clicked it, I don't know. And as you can see, I place depots here and here. And I have the watchtowers. I've taken the watchtowers. And this gives me a good map vision, which is very important for scouting. Please check out my scouting videos in the description below. I should put a marine here so I can see if he expands here, and I should have put a... No, I don't need a marine here because I could see his SCVs here, or I could click on a mirror patch and see if it's 1500 or 900. It's not mine from.
Add-on complete.
But even though I know my scouting is bad as Terran because I'm totally overwhelmed by extended. This was a major mistake. You should never scout for expansions using a scan. You should scout for tech structures, for this Stargate, for dark shrines in a TVP and on other stuff against Dirk or Terran. So now he moves out. I know I'm ahead because I have a third base. I have more income than him, you can see it here. And I add double starport because my medivac production is very bad, and I like medivacs having 12 or 14, but this is totally up to you. And he shades into my base, does no damage at all, and I immediately should retake the watchtowers. So now he knows he's behind, and he tries to make something happen with an oracle. And there it is, the first one, and I react to it, sending a marine into my economy. I should have sent more marines, but one marine is enough, and I did not lose a single SCV to this because I was prepared. But I really should have scouted this Stargate. So scouting is about map vision, taking the watchtowers, placing depots and sensor towers. There I checked the mineral patch.
Base is under attack.
Now his army is out of position, which should trigger me to attack his main base. Or I wait for the medivacs. Okay, I wait for the medivacs.
Research
That's totally fine too. But I really should take the watchtower again. And I should rebuild the depot, which I lost there. I could also build a depot here. So if he flies stuff around here, I could see it immediately.
Command center upgrade.
And I punish his mistake for moving out, because I can build a better concave, I have more army value, and since he lost his army, he made a major mistake. I will punish this mistake by killing him now.
Unacceptable command. We are at add-on complete.
And this should be it. Yeah. So scouting is very important. Map vision is very important, and punish mistakes is also very important, and you will see an example for this in the next part. Thank you very much. This is the next part, and you can use liberators to harass, to scout the front. This guy scouted a lot, but not the most important buildings here.
Let our enemy know our fury.
And I use this 3 stalkers to scout the front. I scouted the front with a zealot, so I saw this tech lab here. I prepared for banshees and liberators, putting down 2 cannons in every economy, because banshees can really be annoying. And you can see my money is high, so these 2 cannons versus banshees or liberators are no problem. You see scouting with stalkers, scout the front, scout for hidden bases. Why am I showing you this? My mechanics with Terran are too bad to show you a real drop in a real game. But you can use drops to scout. And my stalkers will take out this sensor tower. Now I scout, okay, he has many tanks. I scout many barracks. I killed some SCVs. You can see this here. 22 SCVs are killed. I killed some of the tanks. 2 tanks are killed, 22 SCVs. This is a little bit greedy here. But what you also can do, which I'm preparing now, and you can see, because of his tanks I built Immortals. This is the staircase step 5. But it just should show you what you can do. I wanted to try this Archon, but I'm not able to, and I get too much money trying to save this Archon. But now his complete army is here, and if there would be a CC, I could easily kill it now, but I have an observer in place here. As Terran you can do scans, and I try to take down the back rocks with my stalkers. But I will show you how it's done with Protoss, with Terran. My Terran mechanics are really bad. I got supply blocked and had to recover the game because my supply blocks were so bad. I play with the Neo AI mod. You can Google it, it's an extension mod, but I think I've shown it in previous steps of the staircase. The build order is totally crap. I just wanted to get medivacs out very fast, and then I found out I do not have money to build additional barracks and stuff like that. Should have just played an all-in to show it to you. So there's the scan, scouting method number 1, and I think I told you about it. There's the recover, because I got supply blocked really bad. And I scout using Widow Mines. I blocked his expansion, and I will do so here as well. If you don't like the idea of blocking his expansion, you can easily put the Widow Mine here. Then it will kill drones if the Zerg expands here and uses a Minard slide or stuff like that. And there is my scouting Hellion. I like to use Hellions a lot to scout, especially for hidden bases. I died too many times to hidden bases. And now I do a 2-prong attack.
Mineral field depleted.
Takes too long to... And now you can see a Master Terran wouldn't have the problems I have. Making a drop, making a 2-prong attack. My main army group has only 4 units in it. So I scout, and I've used the Hellion to scout around again.
Ready for dust off.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Now the Zerg expands near my Widow Mine.
Armed and ready.
So there's the two-prong attack.
Upgrade. Your forces are under attack.
So at first I attack
Some help here.
his third base,
Coming through.
then
SCV ready.
I do the drop, I stim the drop, and so I scout the front, I scout his main base using a drop, see a Baneling nest,
Mineral field depleted.
not ordinary stuff, and that I should use a scan for this spire and for this lurker there. Or I just should do the drop here instead. I think you grasp the concept of two-prong attacks and dropping to get scouting informations. And I'm sorry, my mechanics are so bad I cannot show you in a real game, but I think the Protoss drop should give you an idea how it's done. Thank you very much, and I see you in the next part. Welcome to the next part, and this is the last part. It's called Punish Mistakes. And I played a little bit Terran in the ladder, and now I scout the front. Using the mental checklist and scouting the front is very, very important. And now I punish his mistakes of not having his army down there, not his mothership core down there, and now I retreat. But I could also do punish mistakes. This was a dumb move, I just should have retreated my stuff. I could also punish the mistakes doing a drop here, though I have to scout and then take out this robotics facilities and attack, do a two-prong attack like we've learned. Here a major attack and then a drop here, because this is very dangerous to put your robotics facility this far on the left hand side where drops could be incoming. I would like this location more. He could place a pylon at a gate here. This could be a mistake you could punish. But let's take an additional look of
Additional supply depots required.
the mental checklist used in a real game.
Add-on complete.
Since I've been dropped on this map very often from the right hand side of the map, I built a turret here.
Coming through.
Research complete.
I should really start upgrades.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
And now again I scout the front, and I scout for expansions using marines.
SCV ready. Go, go, go. SCV
This
ready.
will enable me to have a good map vision.
This better be good. SCV ready.
Please take a look at my scouting videos in the description below,
We could use some
or
SCV ready.
on Pix dailies about it.
Who wants some?
Since he has so much Stalkers, he could use Blink, and I apologize for doing stuff to my micro.
Add-on.
And I see, okay, a lot of Stalkers,
Armed and ready.
Upgrade
so I
complete.
should build more Marines. Marines are very good against Stalkers in high numbers.
SCV ready.
And he blinks, and he blinks, and he blinks.
SCV ready.
And I scout the front again.
SCV ready.
Oh, he does not blink, sorry, he
Mineral
does not
field
research blink, he
depleted.
just pulled micro, I'm sorry. and I expand. I use all the stuff used for the staircase. Step 3 and step 4. Don't think I will. This is the staircase step 3, I think. But if you want to build tanks or banshees, cloak banshees would be great as backup for your marines. Banshees do great against stalkers.
This better be good.
There's a warp in.
Mineral field
Map vision
depleted.
important.
Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
You see the turrets are important. And I should build one turret behind the economy everywhere.
Mineral field
So
depleted.
if I would have scanned better, I could easily see, okay, here I can snipe his buildings. I could try to make a doom drop with 4 medivacs and snipe these double forge and again attack elsewhere. But since this guy is on 2 bases and I'm on 4 bases, there's no need for me to attack. He will die just because of macro. But if your scouting is good, you can easily punish mistakes.
Coming through. Armed and ready.
Upgrade add-on
We could use some help here. Gangway. Coming through.
And there he made another mistake, which I scouted because my minimap vision
Want some?
or my mental checklist is quite good. I'm on the units and I'm on a high ground. I know that he comes from the back of this. I cannot engage here, but now he's on the low ground and I'm on the high ground. I stim,
command center upgrade.
he blinks
complete.
forward, and the trade is very good for me because I only lose marines, he loses stalkers, which are more costly than marines. I have 2-2, has 1-1. If I scouted this nexus and this pylons, since here is no mothership core and no cannons and no army, I could try to snipe these pylons before they are even built. So let's take a look where his mothership core are here. So if I engage this now, perhaps he can move over with his mothership core and do photon overcharge, but then I could punish this mistake if only his mothership core would fly here. I could try to place 4-6 marines here and kill this mothership core, but therefore I should have scouted the front and I should have known that this mothership core is here. As you can see, scouting is very, very difficult, and I think this
Coming through.
wraps it up for
Who wants some?
mental checklist, scout the front and punish mistakes.
Additional supply depots required.
And I think this guy was really good, except for his expansion behavior. But here we see a nice mistake by him, or how I punish the mistake. He moves back, and then I know, okay, I can get this pylons because I have a lot of stuff here. Again, stim. He flies his mothership core way too much into my army, so I will snipe it. And this move command you should only do if you're really sure you will win the fight, and there's the GG.
Mineral field depleted.
But this was his last mistake, losing this mothership core. He flies it too much into my army, and then you can easily pick some marines and snipe the mothership core. If you make the mental checklist, if you do the mental checklist very well, you will scout the front very well, and you will punish mistakes, which he does because of your good scouting. Thanks very much, and please subscribe to my channel.